our way into our backyard with Maria, who is going to keep our kids entertained with her DIY fall games, her outdoor games. I love this. Before it gets too cold, right, Maria?
Before it gets too cold, this is really when you want to get outside and soak up that fall weather. I love when it's just crisp and...
I'm with you.
Oh, it's so much fun. Even in California, it's getting a little bit cooler here, and I love it. But growing up in Michigan, we had to find ways to entertain ourselves during the fall, so why not use what you have around you? Like you can see there, we have pumpkins, butternut squash, so many fun things.
That's so cute.
And to just entertain your kids, which is my mission in life, is to entertain my children.
Yeah.
Well, I think what I'm seeing over there is something that looks like pumpkin golf to me.
Yeah, we just call it PG for short.
Yeah, that's for the big
PGA.
kids too. Big kids like that one as well.
Was this for Cameron
Yes.
specifically? I thought so.
He
How
loves
do we
We got to entertain the little kids and the big kids.
And the big kids, yes.
How do we do the pumpkin golf?
Okay, so what you need for it are actually starting out with these putting mats, putting greens. You just get them online. They're really just big strips like you see there.
Okay.
And you can see right here, I actually cut this one. So they come with like these holes in them that you can see that we have down actually in our beauty shot down there. You can see that they actually have little holes in them. And that's how they can come when you find them online, just like that.
How do they
so
go? They have like a slant.
Yes,
no?
so they actually come with a piece of like foam underneath that gives them a slant up for, you know, obviously for the golfers to practice.
Yeah, different versions.
But
that way there's a space for the hole, for the ball to kind of go in the hole. By going up, there's like a little cup in
like
there.
this.
Okay.
And so what you do, I cut it off as well because you can make different holes with it. You know what I mean? So you could actually do one that goes up or make your own or cut into it as well. And we have some PVC pipe and some carvable pumpkins. Okay. And that's really good. That's really to get started.
Great. And let's dive right in. What
goes
first?
Okay. So we are going to make our little tunnel.
Okay.
So this is called a carvable pumpkin. You could really do this with any of the fake pumpkins you find as long as you're sure that they're hollow.
All right.
But this one is like actually titled carvable. I found these at Target.
Okay.
So I'm making the tunnel like I have over there because you really want to create a little bit of an obstacle for the mini putt-putts.
I love these obstacles.
Exactly.
Yeah,
so I took a pencil and just traced around, went all the way down, and we have it right here. So I want to show you just how easy this is. So you could use an X-Acto knife for this. But you can also use a carving tool that you can get at like every, look at every, it's just like carving a pumpkin. So you go like this, and it's just a little bit of elbow grease.
So this isn't felt?
No, so it's not felt, but you could use felt, the big reveal. So if you did use felt, it probably will make it so that your greens are, to quote golfers, a little bit faster.
Yeah.
Okay.
The greens are a little faster, which might make it a little bit more difficult.
Yeah, a little tougher for
and having this will make it a little bit slower, and I feel like you have a little bit more control.
Yeah, and more realistic to real
exactly.
greens, which may not be what we're going for, but for me, that's helpful.
And then this is what you have for your see how we created that sort of tunnel?
That's so
and
cute.
I also did the same thing with these for the holes. I put it right above the hole. So this is something that if you have a green that's flat like this and not a hole like that, if you did use felt, that could just be the hole that you put into.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I do.
So
that's
so
great.
you don't have to.
You've also made some bumpers.
I did. So, as you can see here, created the obstacles with the mini pumpkins.
Right.
And I have my PVC pipe. This is PVC pipe that is just painted with some spray paint orange.
Okay.
And to make this, if you have ground that's a little bit uneven, like what we have right here, like normal backyards are going to have, you can cut a piece of plywood. Which is what
look
we
at
have
that.
right
That's
here.
smart. What a great idea.
And so that will make it much more even. And except for, I don't know, I mean, Cameron is... He is a championship
Well, he's
golfer, from what I understand. Look at
I
this.
mean, it's amazing I'm not on the PGA Tour already.
Yeah,
Oh my gosh, let's talk about this.
All right, so let's see.
Let's not
playing
really.
right now.
Here we go. It all comes down to this. I want you to know there's a lot of pressure, but I'm feeling good about it.
Oh, gosh.
Oh!
Drop it. And he wins the Masters. The Masters champion.
Hold on. Can somebody bring me the green jacket?
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, well. Yeah, maybe we can
He's
get you
been doing this all morning, my friend.
Okay,
well done.
there you go.
Actually,
You
that's
just
impressive.
outed me like I haven't.
I have to be honest with you. Just
Yes.
because you're a good golfer doesn't mean you're a good putter.
Thanks,
That's
Deb.
true.
know
That
what
is
I have
true.
a very strange false sense of pride for hitting that putt. Let's move on. So we move away from my ego for the pumpkin golf onto
the butternut
squash bowling.
Which, again, very cool.
Who doesn't love bowling? Bowling's so fun.
much fun.
Anybody
Everybody
can
loves it.
do it.
Yep.
This is, and again, you know, we say these are for kids, but big kids like it too.
I just got excited.
More for the adults.
So this, yeah, I know, they love it. So butternut squash, all you really need to do is go buy a bunch. I have 10 over there.
Okay.
And just like you would in any kind of bowling arena. What's a bowling
alley.
arena.
Bowling alley. I guess it could be bowling arenas. They're big enough.
Anywho, so here I have some red masking tape. You can see how often I bowl. I bowl in arenas.
Well,
so
you're going to be bowling more now.
I mean, so this is my kind of bowling where you just get to eat the pins afterwards. So this, you have these, and all you do is a couple little stripes.
By the way, I love that little detail because it does obviously tip the hat to the real pins.
And you can actually eat them afterwards because we're not painting them.
Okay.
And it's something that you can have in order to make them flat if they're not. Like
Yeah,
you can
what
see.
if they're bouncy and rolling around?
If they're bouncy and rolling around, then you would want to cut them with a knife, and that'll just help it
Just kind of
lay
level
flat.
them out
Level
at the
it
bottom.
out.
Okay.
Now, what are you
Exactly.
going to use as a bowling ball?
So we're using a pumpkin as a bowling
Smart.
ball.
I have an idea. Why don't I demonstrate it?
Yes.
Yeah, why don't you?
Why don't you?
Are you also in a bowling league?
I'm not. I don't have any
After
photos
today,
on
you might
Instagram
be.
with me winning
Yes.
bowling championships. Here we go.
Okay, and look for this
Oh,
is
look,
a
look, he's
perfect
doing
time.
a one-hand, does it one-hand bowler. Look.
One-hand bowler?
You're not even putting your hand in
Any
the
tips,
hole.
Maria? Just roll. Just.
aim. One.
Almost. Almost got a strike.
Almost.
Well done.
I mean, it's no Masters green jacket, but it's pretty good.
It's pretty good.
Hold on, stand by. At least we can get you started with this.
There we go.
There
okay,
you go.
Very good. Thank you
How about
very
a-
much. Thank you.
Make sure to visit HallmarkChannel.com for the full instructions on how to make all these games so you can actually make them this weekend.
Thank
and
you.
can be like Cam.
I'd like to thank the Academy, not
Yes.
the Royal Award Show. Coming up next, Chef Donald Skean.
Yes, coming up, I have the most beautiful and delectable baked meatballs that are so easy to make.